the second episode segment of episode 2 is the Taylor Tweed suicide. And, what's interesting is that by this time I'm noting that the disdain that Mike Rinder has for these people as they're talking, as the camera's looking at him, is unhideable. He can't even hide it anymore. He tries to, at least he gave an effort in season 1 to kind of put on this front of interest. He's not even interested in these people. It begins here's where I first noted, but it goes throughout the rest of this entire thing. He either looks like he's on the verge of falling asleep. He's so freaking bored, or he's got a subtle or not so subtle look of disdain on his face or contempt, which, by the way, is the Mike Rinder that I came to know over 25 years of experience with him. So, reportedly, in October 2013, she had a breakup with her boyfriend, and that he had some negative things to say about her at the Church of Scientology. That then gets redefined by Leah, who takes over the testimony and says, these people tearing her down were from her church. It wasn't these people. It was a former boyfriend. Okay? Get over it. Taylor was ready. Taylor was reaching out to her church. Please help me. There's no data that she said that. There was no facts given to that effect whatsoever. She was complaining about her ex-boyfriend and stuff he was saying about her. There's nothing about her pleading. She makes it sound like she was pleading for help because she was suicidal. Nothing of the sort happened or occurred according to the actual facts that are provided in this. But this is Remini creating facts. So around this time, we're hearing from Lauren Haggis, right? Paul Haggis's daughter, who was in communication with the woman and knew her as a girl. And I'm thinking to myself, because the whole episode clearly is trying to pin Scientology for being responsible for her daughter's, for Taylor's suicide, right? My note I make is, what did Lauren Haggis do? Because she's witnessing all this girl's sort of depressing, deteriorating state. And lo and behold, Lauren Haggis, like a decent human being, says, God, I was in communication with her. I was there. I kind of regret that I didn't do anything. Boom. Leah steps in, cuts her off, tells her to stop. I hope for not 1 second you are going to think there is something you could have done to prevent it. Okay. By that act, she's making that woman ill and weak in the future. That was a very human, responsible feeling for her to express. But not in fantasy land. You can't, no negativity permitted in fantasy land. No taking responsibility permitted. Okay? You've got to blame everything on the big bad wolf. Okay? Anything that ever happened to you was irremediable. Anything that Scientology ever did can't be remedied. Anything that you ever did is justified. Okay?